really miss you. I stuff my face in my pillow and scream till my ribs hurt. Then I stop and do it again. You can start by saying you miss me too. That was a joke, right? It had to be. I don't remember my mom having any sense of humor, but that right there is Dave Chappelle-level comedy. Maybe that's why part of me feels like bursting out in a belly laugh. My eyes are closed so tight I can feel the pressure on my temples. I just spoke to my mother. The volume on my headphones isn't loud enough. I need to hear this music. I need to kill this other voice that's trying hard to rent space in my head without actually paying for anything. Staring at my iPad, I can see that this illustration is turning out much better than I expected. That color theory class is actually doing me some good. Not just the one I'm taking now, but the one I took when I was still in high school. My dad put me in graphic design classes the year after he won full custody. I was 14 and remember being afraid to tell him that I wanted to be a fashion designer. Not that my dad is scary or anything. I just didn't want to risk seeing him fold his lips together and stare down at me with those prophetic eyes. It's not really his height that makes him intimidating, or that he can still easily throw me over his shoulder without a grunt. It's those eyes. Behind those dark stares are expectations. My dad imagined his way to where we are now, and the silent expectation was that I would imagine something even greater for myself. But the odds of making it as a fashion designer are probably worse than making it to the NBA. So yeah, I wasn't jumping at the chance to break the news to him. And when I finally summoned enough courage to tell him, he wasn't jumping at the possibility either. "You sure this is what you want to do?" he asked. "Because it's okay not to be sure. You're barely a teenager, Coy. You should be trying a bunch of different things just to see what you like." Maybe if I wasn't standing in front of him to see his eyes narrow, to feel his mind thinking 10, 20, 30 years down the line and calculating the odds of me having a great life, I wouldn't have felt so anxious. Yeah, I think I'm sure. My dad could have killed the idea right then. Told me that I was a kid and that I had no idea what I really wanted and shouldn't be closing the door on every other possible career to chase this dream that, 1% of 1% of people achieve. "Okay, I'll make you a deal," he said. "If this is something you're sure about, then I'm with you. I'll do whatever I can to help you and buy whatever you need to get started. But there's one thing you have to do for me." "What is it?" "You have to learn how to do graphic design." Okay. Why? My dad is a copywriter and a ghostwriter, a career that none of my friends understand even after I explain it. "Trust me, if you learn graphic design, you'll always be able to make money, and you'll be able to put that money toward building your fashion career." What he said didn't really mean much to me back then. I just wanted to do fashion, so I agreed. I got to take sewing classes on the weekends, and my dad put me in graphic design classes twice a week. Now I'm 18 years old, in my first year of college, and already getting paid to design magazines for indie publications and build websites for startup businesses. I guess sometimes parents actually know what they're talking about. As grateful as I am for the money I'm making, fashion is still the vision. My Instagram is like an ode to the 90s, which is the decade I was really meant to be raised in. I've watched Catwalk 10 times. Kate Moss and Naomi Campbell might as well be gods on earth. My last post was about Aaliyah. Everything I wear is because of her, and with every piece I design, I'm thinking of one of her music videos or what the outfit would look like if she wore it on stage. With all the sewing classes I took throughout high school and my obsession with watching every single YouTube video I could about fashion, I really didn't need any creative training. I'm taking fashion business in college so I can learn how to sell my clothing line. I'm trying to be one of the 1% of the 1%.